Hello, hello. Today we're smoking Breakfast Bliss by, I think this is a brick and mortar, so it would help if I had the V-cut on the right way. Still getting used to having the V-cut. Here we go. Let's hope I don't mess this up. I was holding by that. Anyways. There we go. I think that's good. Yeah? Hopefully. Whew. Got the day off, so what better way to spend the day than smoking a cigar? If you're new to the channel, my name's Zach. I'm 23. I post cigar videos of what I enjoy, what I don't like, what I love, how-tos, beginner tips, all that fun stuff. This video, a little different than my normal videos. I posted one other like this where we just sit here and smoke with no edits. Usually if you get these videos from me, they're edited. This one, not so much. The wind is fighting me right now for this smoke. I have tried this before. I thoroughly enjoy these. I think I got them for like the $35 for a 5-pack. I think we're good. Yeah, definitely good. Lighter of the day. Shocker. I saw someone ask about watches. This is the Longines Zulu Spirit timepiece. It was a wedding anniversary between me and my wife. We both went out and got Longines. We like watches, so it's kind of what we picked up. It's both of our most expensive watches for sure. Coffee of the day is a sweet cream coffee. Coffee is Seattle's best. I need some coffee recommendations for sure. I do like the V-cut, bro. V-cut is so much better than the guillotine, I think. I was looking at upgrading the cutter, because, you know, I always drop tobacco on myself with this thing. But this is what we have right now. I'm just trying to think which one I should get next. There's a circle one I've seen. Bro, I don't want to spend $200 on a cutter. That was crazy. I'm thinking $20-$30 max is for the cutter. As I showed my DuPont earlier. I don't know, maybe one day. DuPont cutter. Good cigar, man. Oh, let's get a... Not much going on in this video. I'm just gonna be sitting back smoking. You think I can pull this off with one? Yep. Didn't really... Ah, crap. Alright. Let's put it back on. There we go. Just for the love of the game. Let's put it back on. I think I'm cutting that right with the V-cut. I'm still new to it. You pretty much used the guillotine the entire time. Never used a whole bunch either. Anything new in life, bro? Let's see. Well, first off, I'm on my day off. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Smoking a cigar, recording a video. Hoping that I'm recording and the audio is good, because that's happened before I recorded an entire video. Entire thing went shot. Not a good experience. This cigar tends to be a bit peppery. start off with for sure. And then which, by the way, isn't my typical like favorite cigar, but I feel like since I've had these were actually some of my first pack I bought, and I've had them now for a while, so they've been aging. This is my second to last one, so my last one's gonna be sitting in there for a while. I'm gonna let it chill. Buddy recommended these for just a coffee smoke, and definitely worth it because smaller smoke tends to be more my favorite. But yeah, put that down for a second. Bro, I was watching Jacob Jones the other night, and my wife was sitting there, and she was like, "Why does he like that?" And I was like, "I think that's just how he likes smoking, man." If y'all don't know, some of the YouTubers I love watching, Jacob Jones. I love me get some good weather YouTube channels. Max Velocity, shout out Max Velocity. Cigar Pages, Holtz, Cigar Hound Dog, I believe is his name. Really enjoy his videos. What else do I like watching? Those are my two big cigar videos channels I watch. Weather, that pretty much what I watch on YouTube. Oh, actually vlogs. I watch Kevin Ha. Love his channel. Awesome. If I pronounce his last name right, I hope. But yeah. Oh, watches. Do enjoy me a watch YouTube channel. What's his fucking name? I'm blanking on his name right now. YouTube, don't ban this video. It's a good smoker too. V-cut might be the move. I think it really is. This is like my third V-cut, maybe fourth, since you guys have last seen. Might be the move for sure. This video is probably not going to be out till late April. I have a ton of cigar videos coming out, and this one, y'all haven't showed me a lot of love on the longer videos, which I do appreciate it. I know it's pretty much me just talking about nothing for 20 minutes, but it's always fun. Today's a nice overcast, bro. Pretty much got nothing going on, so I was like, let me come over, smoke a cigar, and overcast day, so it's like probably like 70 degrees, which is nice. The band on this guy is sick. It's got like this guy chilling on like the beach. Yeah, beach chair with a cup of joe. I definitely gonna have to pick some more of these up. For the price, it's pretty hard not to have. Ooh. I really need to set my watch up for a second time zone. At one point I had it just for the love of the game at Japan's, because it's like where I've always wanted to go, and then one day I just switched it off, but Japan is on the bucket list of places to travel. Want to go to the Philippines, that's where my wife is from. Europe would be dope. I don't know if I'd really enjoy my time in Europe. Probably like Ireland, bro. I want to go to Ireland, and not just because I have red hair. Do not do that to me. What is another cool place to go? I have no urge for South America. I've heard Vietnam is sick. What's another cool one that I've heard about? Italy might be cool. I feel like Italy would be sick. Ride a moped around. As a tourist, do you need licenses to ride a moped around? Question of the day. I think I've heard of it. It's called like an international license. I think that's something you may need to do all that. Possibly. Possibly. It's such a good smoke, bro. sit back, smoke it, no worries. Let's think of a time zone. Comment down below what time zone I should put on my watch, if you made it this far into the video already. Let's see how many times they say comment something down below and see how many people actually do it. Time zone for my watch though. Seattle's another place I've had it actually set to. Dude, the cat hair that travels on me is crazy. Speaking of Seattle, when we went to Seattle, my cat's made it all the way there, bro. Fur-wise. That actually came in the suitcase, I promise. But, yeah, I definitely had my cat's fur made it to Seattle. In Chicago. Because we did stop in Chicago. Chicago's airport is nuts. If you want to talk about an insane airport, it is massive, for sure. But yeah, that was like a total random side note, but trying to get the laces off the mic. But yeah, the laces, the hoodie strings. Yeah, Seattle was dope. That's one of my favorite places I've ever been in Seattle. Just because, like, the city. Because where I'm from, it's not as big of a city, so smaller cities always, or a bigger city is always cool when you're from a smaller city. It's kind of one of those things where you always want what you don't have. Don't have a big city, love a big city. Have really hot weather. I do enjoy a lot more cold weather. It's kind of, but then again, if you're always there, then you're probably like, I would enjoy a smaller city. That's what I've always thought when it comes to stuff like that. Always want what you don't have type shit. The burn is always good on these, bro. Because it's an operator thing, honestly. If you have a bad burn, it's probably an operator error. 9 out of 10 of the times. Haters are going to hate on that one. Hot take of the day. Ooh. By the way, this video is being recorded on April 7th, bro. I can't believe I've been uploading these videos for so long now. Not really so long, but every other day is kind of crazy. April 7th? It's kind of nuts. I think we're 2 months into this. I guess when this video is out, maybe 3. And YouTube's been nice to me so far. They haven't come after my channel, which I've seen they do with some of these kind of channels, so I'm trying to make sure I follow those guidelines. But we were killing it, bro. I woke up... I woke up yesterday and I was at... I went to bed last night. It was like 2:25, 2:35. No, 2:35. I woke up... No, I'm lying. 2:25. And I woke up this morning, I was like 2:34. Nuts. So, y'all killed it. Definitely moving up with the subs and the likes, and I really appreciate it all. I didn't think this would be like that much of a like channel, to be honest with you. But y'all seem to really like the content, so I really appreciate it. Because I enjoy doing it. Super easy to do. It's easy to make content when it's something you actually enjoy doing. I've talked about this in the past, but I've made content where I didn't truly enjoy doing it, so I would just give up halfway through. Like some of these editing these videos, like when I tried to do the vlogging thing, oh my god, I put way too much time into editing, like way too much. Now it's so much more fun because it's just raw content. Like if I mess up, y'all see it. If I say something stupid, y'all see it. I tend not to care, which I think a lot of people do way too much of, in my opinion, is care what others think. Bro, enjoy what you're doing. Just if you're gonna make content, bro, post what you want to post. Don't care what others do. I mean, you're gonna find your way anyways. The more you post, the more you make videos. It all comes down to what you like. If you don't really like what you're doing, probably not gonna get far. Because I mean, that's with anything, like a job, content, life. If you don't like it, you probably won't make it as far as you think. Look at the ash on this guy, by the way. Fire. What are we going to call this video? Smoking a cigar on a cloudy day? I don't know. I'm trying to think, what should I call this? Day smoking? Yeah, I don't know. Because after this, we got to go to the grocery store. Shout out to the grocery store. The wife has gotten to the point. I've gone to the grocery store, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. She told me she wants something. I buy the wrong thing. So now she just sends me a picture. If I mess up at that point, it's all on me. When you have a full picture of what you need to get, and you still mess that up somehow, you know, operator error. Damn, I'm still going with this ash. I always truly enjoy a good Robusto, just because it's just shorter smoke. I don't always want an hour to 2 hours smoking. Not always my thing. I do enjoy a good 45-minute max sometimes, which tends to be what these can. I mean, I could probably, 45 minutes is probably about it for this one. Such a good smoke though. I always really enjoy the bands on these. I don't know why. Like, obviously shopping with your eyes, but yeah. Oh, I also got I ordered some HVC hotcakes. Good friend recommendation. I look forward to trying those. He's like hell bent on those cigars and how good they are. So I look forward to trying it. We ashed. Just because I think what I'm gonna do with them is I'll smoke one, throw the other 4 humidor, let it sit for a while, because I tend to like want to see what they taste like as soon as I get them most of the time, and then I like to let them just sit for a while. Something I've noticed, and quote, tell me if I'm wrong, but when you get a cigar for the first time, it tends to be a little more peppery, and then as it sits in the humidor and been there for a while, the pepper tends to chill for the most part. Not always, I don't think. I mean, I'm still newer. I haven't had any crazy aging on cigars yet, like a year. I do have some sitting there that I plan on holding in there for at least a year. But just food for thought, Yeah, I love this cigar. Even after the Easter mishap and nothing crazy happened, thank God. But I still can't believe my AC died on Easter. And obviously, no one's coming out on a holiday. So, still gotta enjoy the fact that when stuff breaks in my apartment, I don't have to pay for it. When I get a house, it's all on you, bro. You own it. The house me and my wife were looking at dropped again, where the price on it keeps dropping. The style of house, so that's always nice. Not the actual houses, like not the house we're actually looking at. Obviously, the one that we're looking at is built, but we're not ready to go out and buy it yet because we still have our lease and everything. And bro, I went to go check how much to cancel our lease the other day. Crazy expensive. So if you're ever thinking about buying a house, take your time on. Think about when you want to get out of that house. Timing is key when moving out for sure. Because this is our first apartment complex, and we're planning on buying a house right after. So we're trying to time everything perfect to where we're not having to pay like canceling our lease or be there longer. Hopefully we can get out on time is my goal. You never know. Who knows where we're going to be in a year, a little less than a year. Especially, I'm hoping mortgage rates drop a little more, which would be crazy if they do. It'd be such in our favor. Because right now they're like sitting around like 6.5. So, but going with your lender is crazy good. Not the way this is not financial advice by any means. I'm 23. I have no idea what I'm doing in my life, but to me it sounds like a great idea. Because they're offering crazy incentives and stuff right now. Because no one's buying. Like there's houses where I live, they're just sitting, like brand new construction, just sitting. Ow, a little smoke at my eye. Whew. But my grandparents' backyard is such a vibe. They always have just, it looks like a forest low-key, but it's not. Is my crown popped out of my watch? Hold up. Crazy notice if it is. No, it's not. I'm just in the job. always told myself I wanted like a Rolex one day, but I don't think I do, bro. The more I think about it, and I love watches, don't get me wrong, but I feel like when you buy a Rolex, you're buying it for the name, and I mean, maybe, yeah, I guess it would last forever. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like the next brand I like really want that's an expensive watch, obviously I have a Longines, so I feel like Tudor's like a step below Rolex. I think they're the same family when it comes to watches, and they're nice. I like Tudors, don't get me wrong, but I do have the GMT I like. I low-key want a Grand Seiko. I've heard things about them breaking, and that isn't something I look forward to in a watch, as a broken watch. Because watches are not cheap to fix, especially the higher end ones, not at all. But a Grand Seiko is something I really like. I like I think it's the Snowflake, if I remember right, or the Cherry Blossom. It's like just I like their dials, bro. They're so textured and they're cool looking. Very unique watches. I also want a tank at some point. Not like the Cartier tank. More like, there's this brand, I think it's called Echo something. They make very nice watches, bro. Very nice. Yeah, I know this video is a cigar video, but really I'm just chatting. There ain't much going on here. I hate when a cigar is like not firm. You know what I mean? Like this is firm. It's good, solid. I like it. V cut. The guy that recommended the V cut, if you're watching this video right now, just know you are a legend, bro. My buddy told me to do it, and then I saw your comment, and I was like, I have one. I had one sitting in my thing forever. I got it when I bought my first humidor, but I had the guillotine. I just, that's what I went with for so long. When I left my guillotine cutter though at my parents', now I have no choice. So I do need to get me another guillotine just to have, but I mean it's not needed by any means. The ash is not ready. I do tend to dog my cigars, I won't lie. But like I haven't had that bitter taste in a long time from smoking kind of fast. That was, or hot. It hasn't been like super hot or anything. That was probably, I've had that experience like once or twice with cigars. They were much smaller, for sure. Like I can't always remember the name of the cigar that's like yay big. It's not a cigarillo. Starts with a P if I remember correctly. But yeah. Whew. What a beautiful day, bro. I can't imagine. I'm still thinking about the title of this video, because when I get out of here, go to the grocery store, go home, we're just editing for like the next hour to 2 hours, because the portion that takes so long is because I upload these in 4K. So like that tends to take like 10 to 20 minutes on the 7-minute videos. When I do a bit of a longer video, bro, it tends to take a little longer. Now, I used to play a lot of video games. Fun fact, I loved me some, growing up, Rust was a fun game. If anyone has ever played Rust, I spent summers on that game. I didn't start playing video games until I moved. I lived in Virginia until I was like 15, so I moved here. I was like, let me get into video games. It's, I'm not outside anymore. I wasn't doing as much. I discovered Rust. Oh my god, one of the best games on earth. Then I started playing Counter-Strike. Was a phenomenal game. Loved it. Counter-Strike, Rust. Played Fortnite for a while. And then recently, before I stopped playing video games again, I played a little bit of Arc Raiders. That game's fun, dude. I put about like 200 hours into it, and then I just haven't played video games in like 2 months since. But it's a fun game, for sure. Now I haven't been playing much video games. I just be chilling mainly. Videos. My day-to-day is work. A little bit of YouTube, hang out with my wife. That's pretty much it, bro. It's actually kind of awesome. I used to think, man, I'm always going to play video games. I don't as much anymore. Definitely do like to sit back and do it every once in a while, but not like I used to no life on, bro. I had no life. Battlefield 6 was fun for about 60 hours. Played that for a little bit. And when I say 60 hours, it's probably like idle time included. because I definitely did not sit there and play that game for 60 hours. It got boring very quickly, and I played quite a few of the Battlefields, and that one definitely was not as fun as the previous ones I played. I played a lot of GTA 4 or 5. I look forward to 6. I think 6 might be, but when I start to know lifing, I think we're all gonna know life video games again when GTA 6 comes out, bro. I can only imagine what they're adding to that game. I mean, it's gonna be massive. Coffee's closed. Shut up. What's your guys' predictions for GTA 6? Think it's gonna be nuts? Smoking a cigar before GTA 6 comes out? I don't know what the title of this video is gonna be. I got that from Jacob Jones smoking a cigarette before GTA 6. Right in the eyeball. Yeah, see, this boy's smoking, bro. Always a good cigar. I mean, I could buy a box of these. I wouldn't even be upset with it, because I think they're like $100 for a box. And I mean, it just does the trick, bro. It's a cheap cigar. I have no issues with it. Good construction. I've heard people. You don't see much about this cigar on the internet just because it's like a brick and mortar cigar. I'm sure it's like it's made by a company. I'm sure. Like, I'm trying to think of who would make this one, but yeah, and they slap their label on it. Typically, is how that goes. I think not many people actually get their own cigars made, from my understanding, from what I've learned on the internet. I could be wrong. Correct me. When it comes to like these smaller like shop-made cigars, I've heard, especially this one in particular, I saw something on the Reddits about it. I've mentioned this before, but I've become like the Reddit reader. When I get bored, I just like scroll on Reddit. I can never, there's always this thing on Reddit where you like have a streak of upvoting shit. Bro, I can never keep that streak going because I just don't like, I'm not upvoting, like, I'm not like, what's the word, interacting like that. I just like to read about like people smoking different cigars and tend to be on there for motorcycle stuff. Because I follow like the ZX6Rs, bro. I want that bike so bad. I think I'm gonna keep my 500 even when I get a new one, because I want a track bike. I want to learn track. That is something I would love to do, at least like once, twice a month. Just to be more. I mean, you learn better things on how to like lean and stuff on track. Speed, cornering. I mean, obviously I'm not like a speed demon on the roads, but yeah. So that is. Sorry, I got a text message. So I like blanked for a second. But yeah, I do want to do track eventually, and I feel like ZX6R would be sick to do that on, or even my 400 or 5. Well, I guess it's a Ninja 500, but I love that bike, by the way. I have no issues with it. I still to this day can't believe I almost sold it like 4 months into having it, which was crazy, by the way. 4 months into having it, I almost got rid of it because I was like, man, I need me a bigger bike. I'm so glad I kept it, bro. I've learned you don't need a bigger bike right away. I mean, you can. I mean, there's no issue with it. But for me personally, I've learned so much more control and everything riding on a smaller bike, to where I feel like I'd be a lot more comfortable jumping on a bigger bike than when you jump on a bigger bike and you don't have as much control and stuff. And that throttle's crazy, bro, on any sports bike. I mean, you can basically rip past anyone on a sports bike. I mean, even a Ninja 400, 500 can rip past most like a good amount of sports cars. It's like $6,000, $5,000. You can get them for $3,000. Sports cars are like 30, 40, 50. So, I mean, usually it'll be beat by like certain Mustangs and certain Chargers and shit, but I'm also not trying to race Mustangs. So, just a fun random bit. All right, we're taking the band off. Let me make sure y'all get a good look at it. You can't tell me that's not a sick band. I think y'all can see it. Bruce is sitting on the beach smoking a cigar. I think the story behind this one is basically they stayed on a beach just smoking different cigars until they found the perfect blend. That's what I think it is. I could be 100% wrong, like a million% wrong. I feel like that's what my buddy told me. I could be like fucking dead wrong, but I feel like that's what happened. It is sick cigar though. I love the band, the artwork. It's cool. It's cooler than like, you know when you get a brand and it's just like a logo, like that one's like literally a cup of coffee, do chillaxing. That's like sick, bro. Yeah, I need me a full box of these. I am down to my last. So the Robusto, of course. Robusto. Still struggle with these cigar names. I always know they look at me kind of funny when I pronounce them. I would love to hear a tobacconist tell me like the craziest thing he's heard, like someone pronounce completely wrong. Damn, this one's smoking, bro. I think once the coffee goes out, the cigar's going out for sure. Just the super nice. Like I've said before already in this video, it's so nice outside, bro. It's gloomy, don't get me wrong, but it's like the perfect weather. It's not like cold or anything. It's just like an overcast at like 70 degrees. Yeah, it's probably because I'm smoking too fast how that looks right now, but that's what it is. I have such a convenient cigar setup. I do wish, the thing that sucks about losing that lighter, not the lighter, the cutter, is it fit right in here because it was made for it. So now I have to put like my cutter and my lighter in there with the cigar, which I don't, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I wonder, I mean, I'm not going to get a new traveling thing, but I have thought about it. Bro, I should get one of those, like, they look like a damn weapon case for cigars. It's fucking, you can get the foam in there and everything. Don't need all that. I don't even think if I traveled, I would need all that. Because if I'm traveling, I mean, I've thought about, like, cruises, because I do like cruising. Like, do they sell cigars on a cruise ship? I've never actually, like, looked around, to be honest with you. Fun fact, that's where I wanted to try my first cigar, was on a cruise ship. But I didn't, because I turned 21 and I was like on a cruise ship, you know, the fun, the gambling, the drinking, which is really fun your first 1 or 2 times for me personally. After that, I was like, I could probably cruise once every other year. I'm not like super into it like a lot of people. There's a lot of people that literally cruise once or twice a year, sometimes more. I get bored after a while. Like you can only gamble so much money, eat so much food, and drink so much. If you can go crazy if you want. But I tend to not. But I could see myself smoking some cigars. We've gone on like Carnival and stuff. Now I know Norwegian, I think has a cigar lounge. Now that's sick. I heard about that. My Oura ring. What? Oh no, that's not Oura ring. I was like, what? I do have an Oura ring. That's why I was like, my Oura ring sent me a message. Probably not good. Yeah, I have this little guy. Much better than wearing a smartwatch. I had a smartwatch forever, and I didn't want to keep wearing it, so because I like my watches. So, got one of these. Awesome. Thing tells you when you're getting sick and all kinds of stuff, bro. Tells you your sleep, which my sleep used to be all over the place, not so much anymore. I'm like just turning into an old man, bro. I'm bedding by like 10 or 11, which is not bad because I mean I feel way more energized when I wake up. I used to sleep like one point when the last store I worked in, bro, I was probably sleeping 4 hours a day, which could have contributed to a lot of craziness in my life. But because I just remember, bro, I barely slept, and I felt like in my head I was like, oh no, man, I'm super energized. I was not. I was not energized at all. Every once in a while, it's cool. But now I do enjoy my 7 to 8 hours of sleep. I can truly function off the 4 to 6, but it's not my preferred sleeping, and if you know what I mean. But I cannot function with no sleep. I don't know how people do it. I need to sleep, like even if it's like 4 hours. But I cannot be doing that shit where people are like, I take a nap. No, bro, I cannot nap. I wish I could. If I lay down, rest my head, I'm out. 4 hours, easy, minimum. People that take like 30-minute naps throughout the end of the day is crazy to me, because I get so, like, I hate to say it, but cranky when I get woken up. It's like, napping is not for me at all. I've tried it. Doesn't work at all. Not even a little bit. Ooh. Damn, we've talked about all kinds of stuff. Napping, watches, vacations, cruises, places to live, cigars. A gloomy day and a cigar. Maybe that's what we'll title the video. I'm trying to think. I think when we hit 40 minutes, we might wrap this video up, because I'm probably going to chat on this for another minute or two after I end the video. To scroll through the socials and shit. It's crazy how I can sit here and just talk to you guys, which is cool, but talk in general. Such a good cigar. I do be ashing a little too much. Yo, if y'all start critiquing me on how I smoke cigars in the comments, we gonna fight. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I'm just trying to enjoy the day. Don't be going, bro, you smoking too fast. We'll be beefing in the comments for sure. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just kidding. I won't beef with you. I'll say thank you for your advice. I'm going today. But yeah. It's cool to hear just like the wind and the birds. My grandparents feed the squirrels, bro, so they're super fat. If I see a squirrel walk by, bro, it's like massive, junky. I wonder if you've seen any like fly across the thing today. You'll see a fat squirrel for sure. They're like thick, bro. Super, super thick. And no problem with a thick squirrel. Not at all. But yeah. There's gonna be that guy that's like, what do you mean feed the squirrels? Well, if you comment that, I'll let you know what I mean by feeding the squirrels. I promise I will. I cannot wait for pollen season to be over. It is gnarly how much pollen has been around recently. Like on the front, like outdoor furniture and stuff. Even my car is always yellow now. I never like enjoyed a yellow car, but I mean it's a cool spray paint. But yeah. I don't know if it gets super polleny in other states. I never really thought about it, but I know here it does, for sure. In Virginia, when I was younger, I don't remember it being super polleny. Oh, here comes a squirrel. Let's see if y'all see him in the background. He's gonna be coming up right. Here we go. Watch my finger, watch my finger, watch my finger. Oh, yeah, he's right. Oh, he's gone. Oh, no, he's not. He did walk by. Yeah, there he is. Y'all saw him. Shout out Panera, sending me things to order. Alright guys, I think I'm going to wrap the video up. So, with all that being said, thanks for watching a 40-minute video. If you made it to the end, comment down below. Let's see. Comment down below, cloudy day, if you made it to the end. That would let me know you actually watched this entire video. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. This has been my longest video for sure I've ever uploaded. If you want to see more of these, let me know too. With all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Sorry, I had to finish that last puff right there. Anyways, later skaters. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.